I'm here today because I'm so worried about the proposed changes that the government are trying to put through to GP commissioning. I see it as potentially the end of our NHS because at the moment, when services are commissioned, it's done via the Primary Care Trust and the NHS's preferred provider. The new arrangements will allow GPs to not use the NHS. They can go anywhere else because it's now no preferred provider. So ultimately, your local GP could choose to go to a private source for healthcare, and that's going to mean funding not coming to the NHS.
Well, primarily, the health bill will be, I think, the first step towards giving a green light to the privatisation of the National Health Service, and a lot of companies will line up to make a tremendous amount of profit out of people who are sick and vulnerable.
I believe the impact for patients will be quite negative in the long run. I think that it's been dressed up under the guise of patient choice, but from my experience, people don't want to have to choose between a good hospital and a bad hospital. They want all hospitals to be good, and they want their healthcare services to be good, and they want each GP to be good, and they want to make sure that the money is there so that people can make the right healthcare choices. And the idea that when you're sick, you're going to sit through and analyse the brochures of hospitals is just a bit sickening for me. I think that when you are picked up off the street and you've been hit by a car, you want to know that you're being taken to the nearest hospital and that you're going to get the best treatment for it.
I'm really concerned that it's going to completely fragment the way that we deliver the National Health Service, and in fact I don't think it'll be a National Health Service anymore. People will have to think about which GP practice they go to based on which drugs that GP is going to fund, and that's not something that people want. People want to go to a good local GP, go to good local hospitals and receive good local services. They don't want it split up and fragmented. They want a good national NHS.
If you're a Unison member or if you've got a family member who uses the NHS, and come on, that means pretty much every single Unison member that we have, don't ignore what's going on. Listen to what Unison is saying, listen to what the TUC are saying, and if you can get there on the 26th of March, come out and march in March with us, because we need to make sure that we're there in strength to show this government that we will not be moved. We love this NHS and we will fight for it.